Hey guys, today I'm showing you my secret Tier 1 deck. It has an insanely high ceiling and is actually pretty consistent, but it's super complex to play and takes a lot of practice. Plus, the combos take a bit of time, but with enough practice, you can definitely get your time management under control. First, let's take a look at the complete deck and break down what every single card does and how we actually use them. Let's start with the 3 effect veilers we're running. They're a much better fit for this deck than Infinite Impermanence because they're great hand traps, but can also serve as a level 1 tuner or combo material for Elfnote and Medius if you get stuck. Duel and Lockbird is another super powerful hand trap right now. It can easily stop entire decks on its own. It's a level 1 monster, but keep in mind, it is not a tuner. Still, if you get stuck, normal summoning it is totally fine. This deck barely needs a normal summon anyway, so depending on your hand, that play can actually be surprisingly good. Jet Synchron, Assault Synchron, Revolution Synchron, and Stardust Synchron act as the main engine for our deck. On top of that, they're all great extenders. Plus, Jet Synchron and Stardust Synchron even work as searchers to get our plays going. For our Elfnote engine, we run 3 Lucinas, 3 Tinias, 1 Regina, 1 Fortuna, and 2 Power Patrons. Except for Power Patron, which is our tuner, all of these monsters can special summon themselves to the middle main monster zone. Lucina is one of our main combo starters. She searches any Elfnote monster from our deck to the hand. Tinia is another key starter. If you play her right, she completely avoids Duel and Lockbird. She puts the Welcome Home spell card straight into your spell and trap zone. This card lets us tribute a monster to summon another Elfnote with a different attribute from the deck. It also protects your middle monster from destruction. Fortuna is a card you do not want to open with, but she sets the trap card Rhapsodia of Madness directly to your field. This trap sends a monster to the graveyard to summon an Elfnote back. If you have a Synchro monster out, it also negates a card on the field. Plus, it forces your opponent to attack your middle monster. Regina is another card you do not really want to open with, but she is an essential extender. Her quick effect can dodge targeting effects like Effect Veiler or Infinite Impermanence. By sending the targeted Elfnote monster to the graveyard, she special summons herself. If she gets summoned to the middle zone, she lets you special summon any Elfnote monster straight from the deck. Finally, we have Power Patron, our level 1 tuner. He can increase the level of the monster in our middle zone by 3, and then option to perform a quick synchro summon. More importantly, if he is used as synchro material, he lets us search any Elfnote card from our deck. We run 2 copies because a lot of our plays rely on him, and he can be pretty hard to recycle from the graveyard. Lucina, Tinia, and Fortuna have big effects on the enemy turn. They switch spots with the middle zone monster to start their skills. Lucina bounces a monster of level 6 or lower back to hand. Tinia banishes a random hand card until end phase. Fortuna sends back a face-up spell or trap. This is super strong against field spells and continuous spells and traps. We run 3 copies of Junkmeister. By revealing a Stardust Dragon from your extra deck, you can special summon him for free. When summoned, he usually searches Junk Armor to your hand. If Junk Armor is added to your hand, he can special summon himself right away. From there, you can use Junk Armor as basic material for a summon, or you can tribute him to special summon any Junk or Synchron monster straight from your deck. Max C is an obvious choice because it is literally the best hand trap in the game. We run 3 Ash Blossoms. They are crucial for stopping cards like Fuelos, Perulia, or Max C. On top of that, Ash is just an amazing all-around hand trap against almost every deck. 1 copy of Perulia plus 3 copies of Fuelos also makes total sense because they are incredibly strong hand traps. Level 4 non-tuner monsters are just awesome in this deck too. When you go first, They are great discard targets for the Elfnote engine, so they never just sit as dead cards in your hand. We play 2 copies of Medius the Pure, along with 2 copies of the spell card that sends him to the graveyard. Medius is great for special summoning Power Patron or searching him to your hand. His graveyard effect is also super strong. He can special summon himself by shuffling a monster from your hand or field back into the deck. Shuffling cards back is perfect for fixing bricked hands or returning Synchron tuners you would rather have in your deck. Additionally, the spell card sends Medius to the graveyard as a cost. That means your opponent cannot stop the setup with Ash Blossom, which makes this engine extremely reliable. We play 1 Foolish Burial to easily send Medius straight to the graveyard. It also lets us drop any Synchron tuner or Elfnote monster we need right into the graveyard. Finally, we run 1 Called by the Grave and 1 Crossout Designator. This gives us as many solid answers as possible to stop cards like Fuolos or Maxi. Now moving on to the extra deck. We run 1 Axle Synchron to easily make our junk speeder. This also lets an uninterrupted Elfnote combo transition smoothly straight into our junk speeder engine. Junk Speeder is the true engine of the deck. He special summons a tuner of each level straight from our deck, and can even help beat down the opponent in rare cases. By the time we summon him, we have usually baited out most of the opponent's hand traps. We run Rage Rose Witch and Garden Rose Maiden to flood our field with extra bodies. Rage Rose can send Garden Rose Maiden straight to the graveyard. The Witch can special summon herself, and Maiden can revive 1 Synchro Dragon. We also run Red Rose Dragon for going second. When summoned, it can wipe the opponent's entire field to break their board completely. Elfnote Seraphim Strelitzia is our main boss monster, alongside Baronne de Fleur. She helps us extend our plays or transition into our Synchron engine, because she can reduce the levels of monsters on the field. On top of that, manipulating levels can sometimes disrupt the opponent's strategy as well. We play Axel Synchro Stardust Dragon and Stardust Dragon together as a package. This lets us pull off Synchro summons on the opponent's turn and enables the graveyard effect of Assault Synchron. We run Psy Framelord Omega to rip cards from the opponent hand. It also shuffles back our banished tuners like Assault Synchron into the graveyard while recycling important graveyard resources. Trishula is in our extra deck as a Crimson Dragon target to hand loop the opponents even further. We play Vermilion Dragon Mech mostly to destroy itself and add a banished tuner back to our hand. It also triggers the graveyard effect of Rage Rose Witch to special summon her back to the field. We play Majestic Star Dragon as our strongest boss monster. We bring it out during the opponent turn using Crimson Dragon by targeting our Bestial Dissipator or Baronne de Fleur. We can summon it up to 3 times during their turn to negate an effect and wipe their entire field each time, which is completely broken. Baronne de Fleur is our main target in the Elfnote engine, and overall one of the strongest generic extra deck monsters in the game. On top of that, she provides early protection against hand traps and Nibiru. Bestial Dissipator is mainly used to trigger Omega twice in a single turn, to hand loop the opponent even further or build up more board presence. It also serves as a powerful interruption on its own. We play Crimson Dragon to easily cheat out our strongest boss monsters, which makes the whole strategy feel completely unfair. Now let us jump straight into the main combos. For your best combo, you'll need Lucina, Tinia, or the Welcome Home spell card. The combos are all pretty much the same, so I'm just going to show you with Lucina. You'll also need any random monster in your hand to use as discard material later. However, the deck runs almost exclusively monsters, which basically turns every single one of those cards into a 1-card combo. Use the effect of Lucina to search Regina. Send Lucina to the graveyard to special summon Regina into the middle main monster zone and special summon Power Patron. Use its effect to increase Regina level by 3 and Synchro summon Baron de Fleur. Then search Tinia using the effect of Power Patron. Because Regina was used as Synchro material, she can add herself back to the hand. Special summon Tinia to set Welcome Home. Activate Welcome Home and discard a non-light monster from your hand to special summon Fortuna. Use Fortuna to set the Elfnote trap directly from your deck to your spell and trap zone. Use its effect and discard a non-fire monster from your hand to bring back Power Patron from the graveyard. Synchro summon into Seraphim and bring Power Patron back. Click Yes to reduce the levels. Synchro summon Axel Synchron and send Revolution Synchron to the graveyard to reduce the level of Axel Synchron by 3. Summon Junk Speeder, the main engine of our deck, to special summon all remaining Synchron tuners. Stardust Synchron searches Junk Signal. Synchro summon with Speeder and Jet Synchron into Rage Rosewitch. Activate Jet Synchron's effect to search Junk Meister and activate Rosewitch effect 2 to send Garden Rose Maiden to the grave. Summon Omega with Assault Synchron plus Rosewitch. Activate its effect to rip one card in hand. Special summon Junk Meister from your hand by revealing Stardust Dragon or Axel Synchro Stardust Dragon in your extra deck. Activate the effect of Junk Master to add Junk Armor to your hand and special summon it. Synchro summon Axel Synchro Stardust Dragon, then use its effect to special summon Assault Synchro and Synchro summon into Bestial Dispater. Use Rose Maiden's effect in Grave to summon Axel Synchro Dragon back. Tribute Junk Armor to special summon Stardust Synchron. Activate the effect of Axel Synchro Stardust Dragon to special summon the original Stardust Dragon. Then immediately perform a Synchro summon into Crimson Dragon. This triggers the effect of Assault Synchro in the graveyard to bring back Axel Synchro Stardust Dragon. Activate the effect of Revolution Synchron in the graveyard to special summon it, reducing its level to 1. Synchro summon into Vermilion Dragon Mech. Make sure not to summon it into the middle main monster zone, because otherwise the Welcome Home spell card prevents it from being destroyed. And then use Crimson Dragon's effect to summon Trishula to rip one card from your opponent's hand. Vermilion's effect can destroy itself to trigger Rosewitch in Grave and his own destruction effect. Banish Revolution Synchron and add it back to your hand. Normal summon it and summon into Crimson Dragon again. Activate Dispater's effect to bring back Psy-Frame Lord Omega, but do not activate Omega's effect. Set Junk Signal and end your turn. In your opponent's draw phase, immediately activate Crimson Dragon's effect and target either Baron de Fleur or Bestial Dispater to special summon Majestic Star Dragon. In your opponent's standby phase, use Dispater's effect to return Banished Assault Synchron to the graveyard. This end board has 3 to 4 hand rips, up to 3 times Majestic Star Dragon, Omni Negate, plus wipe his whole field, plus Baron, Omni Negate, plus Dispater Negate, or Destroy Monster, plus Elfnote Trap, Omni Negate, plus Elfnote Seraphim's Mini Floodgate, plus Elfnote Interruption. Now I will show you the combo with Medius. Last but not least, the combo with Junkmeister. And now, here are a few replays for you to watch, so you can see the deck in action. I really hope you enjoy them. I will be honest, I am still not 100% perfect with this deck myself. It has a lot of complex interactions to learn, but I am having so much fun practicing with it right now in rating duels. Enjoy the gameplay, and let me know what you think in the comments.